Back in the gym. I'm on week 4. I'm really excited about that. And maybe you're experiencing a little muscle aches and soreness that may be going on. So this from Copper Life, this is called TENS therapy. It's a really unique therapy, but boy, this is how you go in and treat that muscle pain. Doesn't matter if it's maybe your shoulders, maybe it's your waist that you're feeling it, your back, your neck. It could be your arms. Maybe it's your legs if you're working out in the garden. I've done that before. I get out in the yard because I'm like, I can't pay somebody to pull the weeds, so I got to do it. Sometimes I feel a little bit of soreness in my legs. So what you're getting is you'll get the unit itself, the control device, and you get 4 reusable pads. Just the control device on its own is more than our weekly deal drop price. The device on its own stands alone at $59.50. That's if you purchase it separately. The device on its own, $59.50, so about 60 bucks. So for more than $20 less, we throw in the reusable pad. So it's a $78 value that you're getting for today. For a weekly deal drop, we give you a few days to snag it at this price at $36.99. I want to welcome in our guest, who's our health and wellness expert that we love having here, Laura Baker.
Hi, darling.
Good to see you. I didn't even realize you were wearing it.
I know, isn't that amazing?
Wow, it's so small.
It is so small, it's portable. I walked in and there's no wires, so it's not connected to anything, right? It's completely rechargeable, and it's helping to reduce those aches and pains in your body. So I heard you earlier talking about like, getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of that. Well, those are really times where a couple things happen, right? We're cleaning the house, which causes aches and pains. We're cooking a lot, which causes aches and pains. We're in high stress environments, which is causing tension and anxiety that just builds up in our neck and our body, right? This helps to reduce those aches and pains, and it does it in a really amazing manner, right? So a TENS unit, what that stands for is transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. What does that mean to you? Super complicated way of saying it's actually sending a mild electric current down into your joints and into those muscles to help relax the muscles, to help relieve the aches and pains. And it prevents that message of pain from getting from, maybe it's the elbow, my tennis elbow, right, all the way to my brain. It actually stops that message from going in there. And it does it in a really easy, simple manner. Great, nice, wide pad, reusable. And speaking of the pads, by the way, these electrode pads, normally we sell this at full price. We never put it on sale. We have sold out of it 4 times, and we usually only give you 2 pads. Today, we're doubling them, and they're all reusable.
Absolutely. And the biggest thing, too, is that you can take this on the go with you. Maybe you're using your TENS therapy whenever you're in the car, or maybe you just want to sit somewhere in your house where you may not be by an outlet. It's rechargeable, wireless. There's different intensity levels. So I'll give you the item number so you can go ahead and place your orders, because its unit itself is more than our weekly deal drop price. That's running about 60 bucks. Again, we give you the 4 reusable pads that are included with this. 846-896 is that item number. We're talking about giving you that temporary relief from that pain. It might be those muscle aches, that soreness it may be feeling from your back to your arm to your legs. Maybe it's in your neck area. Could be the waistline somewhere. But can you kind of walk us through what our experience is like when we unbox this? How do we use this?
Yeah, so it's really simple. So it's going to come like this, and everything is going to be separate. You do have the rechargeable USB cord, so when you plug it in and charge it, it doesn't take very long, maybe a couple of hours to get a full charge, and that's going to give you 300 minutes on the device. So that's actually 10 full sessions, because any session you put it on actually automatically turns off after 30 minutes. So you don't have to recharge it between all of those sessions. But I'm going to show you on my arm exactly how it works, because it's kind of important to be able to see this. So this center button right here, that's actually the power button. So I'm going to hold it down for just 3 seconds, and notice how it automatically turns off, right? So the light was flashing blue and it turned off. Now to turn it back on, you just press that button, and this goes to the first mode. There are 6 different modes. It's Tai Chi, cupping, acupuncture, all the different modes. And then there's a power button, or there's strength buttons. So the plus means you're going to make it stronger, and the negative, the minus, means you're going to make it less strong. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to turn it up, and you can see how my muscle automatically reacts to it. And it's not just that, it's actually pulling my arm up, and then it drops it. So it's pulling the arm up, and this isn't me doing it. You can see how the muscle is going right through the air, and how it drops, right? So this is actually the scraping technology. But if I want to go to the next level, all I do is hit the center button, and then I go up to the strength that I want to, and you can see how it changes the frequency. It changes how it's doing it into my arm, and notice how it's shaking it differently. So this is a different form. Then if I want to go to, let's say, acupuncture, this is the third one. Acupuncture is quick, it's 1 hertz. And so when I turn the power button up, I can go higher or less. So really it's going to depend on how much strength you want and how you need it, and also where you're putting it on your body.
Right.
One thing I've noticed is that if I put it down closer to my wrist and I want to put it in this area, I can't handle as much strength as I can handle in my neck and shoulders where there's more tension being built up.
Yeah, I got that. And what does it feel like on your muscle? I'm
You
curious.
can actually feel, it's not painful at all.
Right.
You're welcome to try it if you want to.
Yeah.
You actually, it's not painful at all. You actually just feel the electrode, it goes down into the muscles. And like with this one, it actually, you feel it every second, right? With some of the others where it's a 60 megahertz, it goes slower, slower, slower. You feel it go a little bit deeper, 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 hold, and then it releases as well. So it really kind of depends. But I love TENS units because this is one of the things that you pay $75 for.
Absolutely.
Just to go into a therapy session, right? And here you're able to get it for...
You own the device.
You own the device.
For $36.99.
You can share it because you have so many pads. The pads are reusable up to 50 times if you keep them clean. Yeah, which is amazing. So you really have 200 treatments built inside of this.
Absolutely. So here's the thing too, and we're live on Facebook. Hi to Don, Lillian, Caitlin, that's here. I did want to call out, Lillian says those TENS units are the bomb. When I was in treatment for back injury many years ago, relaxed the muscles so much, felt really good. Here's the thing, it could be that, it's that targeted treatment, right? It can be that back that you put it on, it could be on, maybe it's your tricep, your back, anywhere in your arms, anywhere where you're feeling those muscle aches and that soreness. That could be associated with, maybe you're just working in the garden, bending over and over for, you know, a couple hours getting work done, or maybe you just started going into the gym and you started working out these muscles that were like, now they're awakened and they're like, whoa, now I can feel a little bit of soreness, a little tenderness that's going on. That's where you use this unit. Here's the thing, you're shopping at the right place at the right time. One, because a weekly deal drop only lasts for a few days. The second thing is we usually give you 30 days to love something or send it back. You have our holiday extended return and exchanges policy. You can utilize this all throughout the holiday season, even all throughout January of 2024. And then if you're like, you know what, I don't love it, I want to go ahead and send it back. But if you're like Lily and she's like, I loved it, you know, it helped me with the back aches that I was feeling, this is the time to grab it now. It's such a fabulous price because the unit itself is about 60 bucks. That's what it means if purchased separately. If you were just trying to buy the unit itself, that's going to run you about $60. Now, we also include the reusable pads. You get for them $78, $50 value that you're snagging for today. And for the next few days, and that's it while quantity lasts, $36.99. 846-896 is the item number if you want to go ahead and grab that. Hi to Rochelle. Lillian's like, thanks for reading out my comment. But that's what's great about being on Facebook is sometimes people are like, oh, I have that unit, and it made such a difference for me.
And if you have questions, go ahead and get on Facebook too, and I'm happy to try to answer them for you too, because that's a great way to go about that. This is one of those things too that you can use it almost anywhere on your body. So if you have neck and shoulder problems, if you have a lot of tension inside of here, you can move it to the upper shoulders, you can put it on the neck. We can see it on Donna that she's working those upper shoulders right between those shoulder blades in there. The only places to avoid are your thyroid and your heart, okay? So that makes sense, right? So avoid the thyroid and the heart, but anywhere else, if you're having some thigh problems, if you're having, you know, lower back issues, if you're having knee problems, or even, I know people who put it down near their ankles because they're having some ankle issues right there. So you're really able to get that therapy in your own home and put it anywhere you want in order to help treat that muscle pain. And just the fact that I am legally allowed to tell you that this helps to temporarily treat that muscle pain is a huge deal.
We
because
don't
normally
offer a lot of things at HSN
and
that
we're
do
not,
that.
and they're very tight with who we're allowed to say this with. Check out this guy. Do you know him? Do you recognize him?
I sure do. I love watching him.
I know. Chris Maloney. He's a great friend of Copper Life and Tommy Copper. Tommy Copper is our parent company here at Copper Life. Is exclusive to HSN. And Chris, actually, we didn't go, you know, a lot of companies go and they seek out a celebrity brand, right?
Exactly.
That didn't happen with us. Chris came to us. He said, I am using your products and I want to get to know you guys and I want to help support you. And so that's why he is now our model. And we didn't go seek him out. We didn't go call his agent. He actually said, hey, we want to come work with you. And so we were like, hey, we could take a little law, you know, a little famous guy.
Exactly. Why not?
and work with you. So we love that. So we really appreciate that he came and partnered up with us. One question I get a lot is, directions. Do the directions come with it? Okay. So just so you know, the directions absolutely do come with it. And there's a really nice, so you open it directly to the middle of the booklet, and there is actually a section that clearly spells it out. Scraping, tapping, acupuncture, cupping, tai chi, and kneading, okay? And so what I did is, and I suggest that you do too, is highlight that little page, because when you're using it, then you'll see, so this is the little booklet right there. It opens lots of directions, but it opens directly to here. Highlight this lower section in, because then you'll be able to read it really quick in just an instant, and you'll know, okay, I want a slower mode, right? So then you know you're gonna go to the cupping, but you want a faster mode, then you know, okay, that's the acupuncture that's happening there at 1 hertz, or the scraping is 60 hertz. And so it really helps you just quickly know what you wanna do, and you feel it, and you'll start to feel the difference too as you use it. 30-minute sessions, the battery's going to turn itself off after 30 minutes, but if you only wanna do 10 minutes, you can just do 10 minutes. If you wanna do an hour, then you know what? Just turn it back on and do it. Start over.
You're in control, and really you could build up to those longer sessions, and really it just all depends on that soreness, those muscle aches that you're feeling. I mean, you may be carrying a lot of tension in your thighs. You may want to go all the way to 30 minutes, or it might just be a little bit that you felt a little bit in your arms. Maybe you're working, lifting things up, especially. I mean, it doesn't have to be exercise. Of course, if you're an athlete and you're exercising, this is absolutely perfect. But even for those everyday household chores that we're doing, maybe we're pulling stuff down because we're starting to decorate. Maybe we want to make sure that our lawn looks refreshed and looks great whenever our loved ones come. For me, I'm always vacuuming all the way around. My husband's like, you need to relax. I'm like, I am relaxing. And there's people out there that understand. I'm relaxing whenever I'm vacuuming and then I'm cleaning. But you know, it can take a toll on your body sometimes.
You can come to my house anytime.
I will come, girl. I love it. But it's nice that you have something. You don't have to make a phone call. You don't have to call someone. Well, let me go. Do you have this? You own your TENS therapy device. Once you place your order at $36.99, we ship it out to you. You get until the end of January to try it out, but you own the device. That is your price, $36.99. It's not like, oh, let me go out again. No, you own the device at this price. So if you want to go ahead and grab it, you go to hsn.com or utilizing your HSN app. Our number is 846-896. Remember, we are not tethered to cords. Remember, it is rechargeable. The cord is included, and then you're in control, because even though there's a difference in a few of those exercises, you're in control of the intensity of it.
You're in control of the intensity, so there's 20 different strengths. So you have 6 modes that you can go through, and then there's 20 strengths. So you can go higher or lower, whatever you want. And what I like too is that these aren't tiny pads. So many of these that are tethered, they have these little tiny pads, right? Ours is 7.5 inches by 3 inches wide, which is really nice. And again, it's a TENS unit, which means it's a transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. It sends a mild current down into your joints and into those muscles to help relieve the aches and pains wherever they are in your body, which is really an incredible thing to be able to do, because this is customizable. You can put it where you want to put it, and you can control the strength. So if some areas your body can have a little less strength, then guess what? You just press the minus button and you just take it down. And you can even see how it gets a little bit less so in my arm. But if I want to turn that strength up, then you can see how it gets stronger and how it goes into the muscles even stronger. It is not painful, but it helps to interrupt that message of pain from getting from those joints into your brain, and starts to help you relax and feel better, which is, at the end of the day, really what we want to do. Great gift for all, especially the hairdresser in your life, or anybody complaining about pain. They're going to thank you so much for it.
It could be your dental hygienist. I mean,
dental hygienist, people who are just working at computers all day.
Oh my goodness. All right, go ahead and order this. $36.99 is your weekly deal drop price. That price only lasts for a few days. 846-896 is the item number. I mean, it's really quick and easy. Some of it's a little bit of pulsing, some of it's a little bit of vibration. You can reuse this as well, which is really great. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you. Great to see you.
Yeah, you too. Okay, I'm going to take the tablet with me. Tracy, hello to you. Lillian says, so I can use this on the back of my legs, right? We can use our TENS on the back of our legs. Yes, you just don't want to use it on your throat or your heart. Anywhere else, you can use it on the back of your legs. Definitely for that. Okay, it is time for 5 items in 5 minutes. We call it a 5 and 5 here at HSN. Okay, starting